Palmer again, ole ole. Palmer again, ole ole. Palmer again, Palmer again, Palmer again, ole ole. Boys, Chelsea 3, Wolves 1. Simple. I knew this was going to be a quick one. I literally said it in my match prediction video. I told you guys there was no live stream watching along, so I thought this game was going to be a bit boring. And I'll tell you, the first half was far from it. I think Cole Palmer, 2 penalties and 1 goal to seal the hat-trick in 37 minutes or something like that. I think he's the only player in Prem history to ever score 4 first-half hat-tricks in the Premier League. So shout out to Cole Palmer. And we all doubted his ability in terms of the games recently where he hasn't really been performing to his usual standards. But that first half hat-trick really just sealed the deal. It was good to see him get rested at the 60th minute to get like guys like Garnacho minutes. We'll see what happens against Leeds. But Palmer, what a guy, man. Like, genuinely, like... And João Pedro looked the same old self. I think João Pedro's in fine form. I think this guy is a problem. I think Arsenal fans, I think that was the game where people started to realise that he's up there with the likes of Ekateke's and the other big-name strikers in the Premier League. And it's just good to see that my club is now having the best players. Because you look at this close pivot with Moise Caicedo and Andre Santos, movies will be made of that. I'm telling you guys, movies will be made. And you're talking about players who control the tempo with Enzo Fernandez up top as well in the 10, which I thought did well today. But obviously when the Palmer and Estevao link-up happens, it's going to be movies because I think it obviously has its balance issues, which is why it hasn't happened yet. But in terms of when Estevao learns his role and becomes more physical, that link-up will be a serious problem. But today was Wolves, and we know where Wolves are. Wolves are 20th in the Premier League. This was a standard victory. Do you understand? Like, I wasn't expecting anything other than this, and rival fans were hoping. I think I saw, like, Mark Goldbridge put, Wolves do a job for us. Like, come on now, that's crazy talk. The tough game comes again on Tuesday. Short turnaround, and Leeds are a problem. Leeds, I know they lost to Arsenal in bad fashion, but Leeds are a team that did us wrong before. And this is a game that will let me know if Liam Rosenior is serious. Because Maresca in this game was too tactical, and these kind of games you need to be physical, brute, and just have to match these teams physically. So I'm hoping for more quality in this kind of game. I'm thinking Calvert-Lewin's firing. I think Leeds right now, they're having a blast, I'll be honest. But when you come to Stamford Bridge, it's hard and it's a tall task to do. So I would love a win against Leeds. Like, guys, it'd make my absolute day. But in terms of the result, like, guys, I'm a bit upset to not have the clean sheet, but you know what? We'll take it. 3-1 win, especially with the way United are moving. United look like mad, like they're doing up the surfing, all that stuff. And it's just, boys, like the Wolves game was never going to be too interesting for me. I'm not going to lie, boys. I know it may come across that I'm not really in, but it's Wolverhampton Wanderers. I don't want to make a big deal out of it because this is a Chelsea full route victory. But Palmer back in the action. Boys, this is what we needed. This is the confidence boost now because you know his name's gonna be in the tabloids, the newspapers, everywhere on Twitter. So now this is the type of thing that can only spur on more moments. So when he scores against Leeds, guaranteed goals anyway, we can now go into that Arsenal away fixture again in the Premier League and get our GBG. Get that, gang, boys. We need the GBG. I can't. Do you know how many Arsenal fans were on my line that day? I think I had to put my phone on DND, turn it off, and go for a walk. Now that's done. I had to go for a walk. Do you get it? Like, I was that hot. But this game was just a normal game for me, boys. Tuesday, you guys might see me at the Leeds game, so just say hello if you see me. But other than that, I can't lie, boys. It was a bit of a boring game, so I'm not going to take your time too much here. But Chelsea 3, Wolves 1. Come on, boys, up the Chelsea. Palmer again, ole ole. Palmer again, ole ole. Palmer again. Palmer again. Palmer again, ole ole.